Good afternoon, 47. Your target is Howard Moxon, an international antiquities trader who specializes in selling priceless art to finance terrorist organizations. He is currently involved in the sale of the Ivory White, a filigree egg looted during the Second World War. The client has requested that you both eliminate the target and locate and retrieve the original Ivory White. This priceless artifact is most likely in one of the museum's safes. The clock is ticking, 47. Good luck.
Right. So I remember where the Ivory White is. It's in Dahlia's room. And that's really easy to get to with no loadout. As for where Moxon is, I'm going to have to remind myself of his route. But it's Paris, so this should be fine.
Good afternoon,
Should be
47.
fine.
Your target has been spotted on the ground floor and
Okay.
should be easy enough to recognize. We have not yet discovered the location of the Ivory White, however. Good hunting, 47.
Well, luckily, I know where it is.
Cut!
Cut!
Thanks a lot, man. Real considerate. Mind staying out of my shot?
Doopy-doopy-doo. Right, so he's on the ground floor. That's good. I'm still going to grab the event invite because I still need to get the
Welcome, sir.
Ivory White. And I'm going to need probably a crowbar
Look, there he is.
to open the safe. I doubt there's a key to it unless he's got it on him. Moxon might have it.
Daniel, she's nice.
Well, I don't know. They're so thin looking.
So is the invitation still in here? It is. Early elusive targets that don't mess with your planning like the newer ones do.
It was a mistake to come here and rub Novikov's nose in it, Valerie. Please. Please, let's just leave right now, please. No.
Wait, is this him?
No, that's not good enough. If he wants the painting, he should stop wasting my time. I flew all the way over from Beacon Hill. Yes, I know it's quaint. That's why I bought it.
He steps into the puddle.
But if it's a no-show, I will go to the next buyer. You have 10 minutes. Good evening to you.
Fascinating. Right, what else does he do? Because that seems like a really easy kill.
Is there a problem? Novikov is busy.
If I can expose the wire, because I can't shoot it with a gun, I have to actually do it with a screwdriver.
Security staff.
It's whether anyone had seen me. Can't shoot it with a gun because I can't bring a gun, and I don't believe there's a silenced pistol on the level anywhere.
We've got 200 jobs on the line. If not for me, do
But
it for
let's follow the guy and see if there's any other opportunities
this'll
that
get you
crop
inside.
up.
Your cover story is as follows. You represent the Van Orton tobacco company.
Is this his whole route? He just hangs out here.
Damn you, Sergi. Why won't you answer the phone? All right. Sven.
So I need to test. I'm pretty sure you can turn this off without being seen by that guard. But I need to test if you can mess with this without being seen.
Pricks. Rhymes with prick. Dick. Quick. Tick. No, delete that.
You know what? I don't think I'm going to follow him anymore. I think in fact, no, because he might eat or drink. And if he eats or drinks from something that I can poison, that just makes life even easier, doesn't it?
I hate finishing a text without a pun.
I hate finishing a text without a pun. Yeah, if he drinks from something that's like attainably poisonable, as in it's not just like surrounded by people, then that just makes life even easier, doesn't it? Wait, can I just kill him here? Oh, he's got... He's got Boyo here following him. But I mean, other than him, yeah, we could absolutely just kill him.
Better not waste my time. I have powerful friends, you know. Rule Britannia, Britannia.
He's very, very British, as you can tell. Where does...
God, I want this deal.
Where does this go? It doesn't. It's a fake out. You can't actually electrocute him there. That's scummy. This guard's terrible, by the way. He's so far behind. And doesn't see anything suspicious about me following his man around. Need to be careful of that permanent enforcer. I'm keeping an eye on him. There we go. Let's go. You know what? This is just scouting, so I can run a little bit. Where did he go?
Now, who does that one remind me of?
Oh, there he is. Right. So there's nothing to eat or drink in here, so he didn't eat or drink. And now is he going to go back to where he makes the phone call in the puddle? I feel like that might be his entire route. And if it is, that's fine. We just need to find a screwdriver, which I assume there's one in the basement. We'll go have a look for that before we restart. It's bad for you, that, pal. Just saying.
You utter sissy. I've got this under control. Quite safe.
We don't have anything we can throw to just get in behind her.
Cicero.
To be honest, though, I like the...
Miss?
As much as that would probably work as well, I like the accident kill more.
It in the safe
Oh, right. Come on, mate. Crack on.
floor.
Two very different types of Brit, aren't they? Me and him.
Oaf wouldn't know
He's,
David Sione from
oh, yes, rather. Oh, jolly spiffing. Ha ha. And I'm like, come on, mate. Crack on. Common as muck. The two types of Brit. Hugh Grant and Liam Gallagher. There are no other options.
Tell me you know it now. Sorry, Mr. Novikov. Never heard of it. Figures.
Right, so yeah, this is what I'm talking about.
Victor, there
hello
you
there.
are.
Hello there.
Finally.
Said to the
Come
bishop.
join us for a drink. Wakefield really
I
wants
do
to
like
meet you.
limericks, don't you? There was an old man from Dodge.
Just to see the show?
Terribly clever. My grandfather came from Scotland, by the way, of royal stock. Always used to teach me a bit of Lear, and they were sold in the clean bits, if you know what I mean.
Wait, they're not even listening.
Fabulous show, don't you think?
Come, join
You're not
us.
listening, are you?
Perhaps later. There's something I need to attend to.
That's just rude, mate. He's a nice guy. He slides into her DMs, and when she doesn't take him on, he starts insulting her. He's one of those nice guys on the internet.
I know how you like it hot.
Wow, some proper flirting going on over here. Howard, do you want to get in on this?
I prefer a crowd. I just wanted to say this to you.
So his route doesn't go particularly far, but it is quite long.
Oh dear. I hate it when that happens. Beatrice was never even showing me how to tie these things.
Nothing to drop on his head there. That's a weird detail then.
Would you mind helping me with these laces? Oh, terrible backache.
I mean, you're already down there now, mate. So two things. One, you're already down, and two, you already have to get back up. So what's the point of someone helping you with your laces at this point?
Not as young as I was.
Like, help me up would make sense, but help me with the laces. Someone else crouching down to do the laces when you're right down there doesn't make that much sense.
How are you doing?
Yeah, good. Thanks. Friend.
What's up?
That chandelier. In fact, those chandeliers. Yeah, I think the puddle is looking like my best option currently.
Hi.
It's got quite a long route to walk back through it, hasn't it? But I think maybe he's about to now. No, he's going back over here. Don't tell me he only ever goes in it once, because that puts a real time limit on things. He's back here to have a smoke again. Still bad for you, that, mate. Well, he has a smoke. I'll have a swig of me drink.
The world has become so uncivilized, no one can smoke inside anymore.
What? What?
Once more into the breach. Yes, I'd like to speak to Mr. Vogt. Oh, you can find his room number on your clever box. I'm sure he has a suite, otherwise I wouldn't bother.
On your clever box.
I meant computer. Oh, heavens. My God, has witticism died? Well, he has. No, I don't want to leave a message. I'm sure he's on his way to meet me.
This guy's so witty.
Worst.
If you don't believe me, just ask him. So yeah, I should actually keep following him just to make sure he does ever step foot in that puddle again. Because if he doesn't, we have to figure out how to get there quickly or not at all. One thing's for sure, he's given us plenty of time to
As the actress said to the bishop.
get the ivory white.
I do like limericks, don't you?
Wait,
There was an old man from Dodge.
this is the exact same dialogue, but now he's flirting with some guy, I guess.
Royal stock always used to teach me a bit of leer, and they were sold in the clean bits, if you know what I mean.
The guy's walked away!
Fabulous show. Don't you think? You're not listening, are you?
Who are you talking to? To say they're not listening? There's no one there, my dude. I'm actually getting a bit concerned that he never sets foot in this puddle again. How much longer do I follow him around for? By the way, we were 47 minutes into the stream. Lovely stuff.
I have powerful friends, you know. Rule Britannia.
Oh, he's off again. He's off again. Yeah, how much longer do I follow him around for before...
Oh, God, I want this deal.
Before I just accept he's never going to step in the puddle again. And have to find another method. What's that flashing from that guy with the camera and his model? That is one hell of a flash. Oh. Oh, I don't know if that'd count. I don't think it would. But we're still taking new routes, it seems. The question is... hello? What the hell was that? He just... The question is whether he's got a really long route.
The Norwegians were punctual and blind. They still believe they have all 4 originals of the Scream. Come on, you gullible Viking. We could sell you another monk and you wouldn't know.
Yeah, what was I going to say? I don't know if he's got like a really long linear route or like one of those routes where he has like set areas he goes to, but the order can be kind of shuffled. Oh, wait. No, he's coming up here. God damn it. What? Go and make your phone call in the puddle, my dude. The problem is, I can't even just, like, set this trap up and then go get the egg, because someone else will probably step into the puddle before he does. The thing is, if he's always in the puddle at the same time and his route's consistent, then I could just check the timing on it. Yeah, I don't love playing with this on. However, I think I am going to put the timer on. 16.5 minutes, though. It's not going to be quick, is it, if this is the method? I'm not going to wait another 17 minutes.
The actress said to the bishop.
Wait, he's here? I think it's random, you know?
Don't you? There was an old man from Dulwich.
I think it's random.
My grandfather came from Scotland, by the way.
Hey,
of
back
royal
off. My
stock.
husband is gonna
Teach
kick
me a
your
bit
ass.
Lear, and he was held in the clean bits, if you know what I mean.
Who's getting mad at me?
Fabulous show, don't you think? You're not listening, are you? Pity. You would like me if you knew.
Hey, where the hell are you from? A little personal space?
I'm not even that close to her. I'm clearly much closer to this person. Well, both of these people, really. I'm just standing in the middle of their conversation like, nope, no, you may not talk. I'm starting to feel like he has positions he goes to, and it just pathfinds from one to another and randomly generates them. Like, there doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to where he goes and when. And if that is the case, that makes this quite tricky. I guess the thing is, the only other people that walk through that puddle are the model and photographer pair that walk around together. So I could wait near the puddle for them to walk through it, and then once they're gone, activate it, go and get the egg, and then come back. And if he's not dead yet, sort of stand by, and if the model and photographer come back, then deactivate the puddle again. If he ever steps in it again, I really don't know if he does. To be honest, I could probably bait him in as well if he hasn't by the time I get the egg and get back down. Could probably just bait him in by throwing an object. Okay, right. So... let's turn that back off. So we've established that even if he does walk back in there naturally as part of a really long route, I don't want to be waiting nearly 20 minutes. So now I just need to test if I can actually sabotage the socket. So first we've got to find a screwdriver, which I don't think is that hard. That's a wrench, so that's not quite what I'm after. But there's a bunch of stuff down here. Surely something's a screwdriver. That's probably a knife as it's in a kitchen. No immediately apparent screwdrivers down here. I'll have a look around for a little bit, and if I can't find one, I'll look it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm hand to the true star tonight, SASO.
How many screwdrivers in here? There's a bust. Someone found that body? Why? I didn't know anyone else ever went in there. That's crazy. Okay, you know what?
Sir, if you want to proceed, I'm going to have to do a quick routine.
Maybe the attic? I'm pretty sure there might be one in the attic, actually.
Just take a minute. No need to worry. We're the good guys, right?
But if it's in the attic, that means we have to get the egg first.
Green light. Go ahead, sir.
Green light. Green light.
Good evening, sir. Please come in.
I am. Not where you want me to go, but... aha. Right. So, we've got one screwdriver. That's fine. Actually, let's check for the egg while we're up here.
Down. Who really is? Well,
There's like... oh, there's double the guards in here. Hello?
I'm busy, Victor. What do you want? A mole? Wait, what are you jabbering about?
Quit your jibber jabber, fool.
Fine. I'll look into it later. I have guests to attend to. Listen, I know St. Clair, Victor. If she had any real proof, we'd already be in handcuffs or splashed across the news. St. Clair is a hawk. She strikes without warning. She's grandstanding for a reason. trouble.
Ah, shit.
Right, come on, Dahlia, get out of here. Get out of here. I want to check on the egg.
Drinks. I mean, we all remember Barcelona.
No, Victor called. They think we have a mole on our hands.
Let's try the sink.
Operative. Look, I need you to pull all the files on every new edition and search their lockers.
No way.
Nice.
Cell phones, cameras, USB keys, that kind of thing. Don't mention this to anyone. We'll get to the bottom of this once the show is
Oh, my luck.
Hey, you don't think... I mean, Haley.
Wait a minute.
Command, either we got a poltergeist or someone's throwing things at me.
Yeah, it's the latter. It's me. Sorry about that. Yep, there it is. Okay, so we're not going to pick that up. We're going to restart, but before we do, let me just do a quick Google. Hitman Paris screwdriver location. One in the security room in the basement. One in the West Garden. One in the Three Lions Fountain. I don't even know what the Three Lions Fountain is. You know what? Let's go have a look for these before we restart. What's the best screwdriver to grab? That's the question, isn't it? Three Lions Fountain. There's one in here. Hello? Oh, oh right. It's not. Oh, that's great. Yeah, we want that one. Okay, done. We've got a plan. Now we just have to. Oh, I didn't test. Well, you know what? We'll test it as we go.
Good afternoon, 47.
Good afternoon.
Your target has been spotted on the ground floor and should be easy enough to recognize. We have not yet discovered the location of the Ivory White, however.
I have, don't worry.
Hunting 47.
Thank you.
Sanguine Fall fashion show.
Cut! You're welcome. I wonder how many people make a point of doing that when they start in Paris. And how often. Because I feel like I do that more often than I don't these days. There could actually still be a better option for the screwdriver to pick up. I didn't even investigate all the other ones, but that's such a good one. I think we're just going to go with it. She's nice. Breakfast. They know. They know. There he is. See how he doesn't stop in that doorway? I've not seen him do that again.
Please, let's just leave right now, please. No.
But he's not going straight into the puddle, which is good. Now, admittedly, the timing on this would be a lot easier if I ran. But I would like to do it just walking.
Tell you where we're going? Pavilion, Northwest Gardens. Said it was away from the client.
Right, let's try my luck then. If the guns turn red, it means we killed the model and the photographer. If the mission pass sound plays, it means we killed him. Although we still have to get the egg. But the egg's relatively easy to get, to be honest.
Sir, can I see your invitation?
Yes, you may. Or should I say, I don't know, can you?
All right, good job, sir. Thank you.
And then show it to him and he's like, yes, yes I can. And I'm like, cool.
Welcome, sir.
Thank you. Have a good one, sir.
Thank you. Who's gonna get electrocuted though? Howard Moxon or a random innocent? I think it's the model would walk through first before the photographer. Pretty sure she leads the way.
Love the tie. What is that? Carnelian?
Red.
Burgundy?
It's
Burgundy, right?
red.
Yeah, thought so.
I'm gonna go red.
Just relax. You'll be on your way in a sec.
Whoa, cowboy. Easy, tiger.
And you're good to go. Thanks a lot.
If I get all the way up and all the way back down without anyone dying in that puddle, I can switch it off and guard it.
Don't hesitate to ask.
But somehow I doubt that's gonna happen. Come and get it.
Oh, shit. Can you put me... What?
Oh, come on. He didn't spot me last time. Maybe I was crouched last time, to be fair. That's annoying.
Good afternoon, 47. Your target has
I
been
didn't think
spotted on
he'd
the
be able to
ground
see me
floor.
in the mirror
Should be easy enough to
because of the
recognize.
angle. Like, he's not really in front of the mirror.
Location of the ivory white, however.
So I don't really consider it to be a threat.
Hosting the Sanguine Fall Fashion. Cut!
Yeah, thanks a lot, man.
You're welcome.
Am I staying out of my shot?
I do mind, in fact. I'm going to do that every time I have to restart this, so wish me luck. For anyone just tuning in, we're doing the elusive target, but no loadout, default
Enjoy your evening.
start location, silent assassin, suit only. So I'm not allowed to bring anything in with me at all. If you're watching on YouTube and you're wondering why I'm explaining that in the middle of the video when I've already explained it at the start of the video, it's because I'm also streaming this on Twitch. Link in the description. Come check us out. It's a good time.
I don't know. They're so thin looking.
Breakfast.
No, okay? We know what we're up to. We've caught Haley and we're next. It was a mistake to come here and rub Novikov's nose in it, Valerie. Please.
So yeah, he's not at the same point in his route, which makes me wonder whether his route is one of those randomly generated ones. And that means given enough time, he will stand in that puddle, but that enough time could theoretically be infinitely much time. The good news is we can sabotage the puddle, like, unnoticed. Which is wild when you consider what I'm doing in the middle of, like, quite a crowded area.
Tell you where we're going? Pavilion, Northwest Gardens. Said it was away from the client.
Got 300 jobs on the line. Not for me, do it for them.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Totally normal behaviour for a party guest. Right, let's go get the egg. Let's not get caught in a stupid way this time. At least when I got caught, he hadn't yet died.
Just need to see your invite, sir.
The question is, if I get to the egg before he dies,
Thank you, sir.
do I
Please
not
continue.
take the egg in case someone else dies? I mean, I can always do the sort of the exit game restart.
I hope you enjoy yourself.
But do I wait to pick up the egg for him to die?
Go ahead, sir.
Green light. Does anyone else's brain do that? You might have noticed, like, every time I hear someone say, like, what's going on here or what's going on up there, I go breakfast. And when that guy says green light, I always do the GTA 5 green light thing. Does anyone else's brain just, like, hear one thing and impulsively want another thing to follow, so you say it out loud to make it happen? It even happens with me with songs. So when I used to make like CDs for my car, I get really used to the order that the song's played in, so much so that the end of a song now prompts the start of a seemingly unrelated song in my head. And it's purely because it followed on a CD. I can't give you any examples off the top of my head, but I know that even now, potentially like decades after I last listened to the CD, my brain still wants the next song to start when I hear one of them.
Don't you dare mess up this goddamn day more than it already is.
So we wait for him to actually clean up.
Don't you dare mess up this fucking day more than it already is.
Wow, he said the same thing, but more aggressively.
Fucking hell.
I hope they do. I love how him... Oh, we got a non-target. The question is that random? I'll try it again.
Good afternoon, 47. Your target has been spotted on the ground floor.
And if it fails
Easy
again,
enough to recognize.
next time I'll
Not
wait
yet
by the
discovered
switch,
location of the ivory
and
white, however.
when the model and photographer come by, I'll turn it off and then turn it back on and then go and get the egg.
Yeah, thanks a lot, man.
You're welcome. I told you I'm going to do it every time I have to restart, so wish me luck. I think there is an element of luck to this. I think there's some RNG to what route he takes in what order.
Welcome, sir. Enjoy the show.
Thank you. I shall. Maybe.
Look, there he is. That's Novikov, the owner of Sangreen, right there.
Look, Daniel, she's nice.
I would be interested to know if anyone's figured out what this guy's route is exactly. Is it randomly, like, procedurally generated? Like, he goes to a spot and does whatever he does at that spot, and then just randomly generates a new spot to go to? Or is it a set path? It's just really, really, really long. Oh, he's in the puddle now. No. Well, he's not actually quite in the puddle.
Wants the painting, he should stop wasting my time.
I was going to throw something to disrupt his phone call to slow him down, but I don't have anything because I load in with nothing. Okay, so I'm definitely going to wait for the model and photographer now, before turning the switch back on. Like, it definitely makes sense to wait this time. Although, it depends. If he were to go the way I've just come from soon, then I could still get him first, I think. Let's risk it again. Let's risk it again. It's not risk stepping in that puddle at all. Talking about things that are suspicious. I think walking around with a screwdriver in your hand when you're not like a handyman is suspicious. When if you're a party guest and you just walk around with a screwdriver, like, why?
Invite, please.
Oh, did you not get one? Haha, I got one. No, 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 no. Right, I'm done flexing on this guy. I'm going in.
Good evening, sir.
That's why he's just stood outside, accosting random people. Oh, she just walked straight through him.
Thank you. Have a good one, sir.
I've heard of looking through someone before, like looking right through someone, but I've never heard of just walking through them.
Hey, you are a sharp-dressed dude.
Thank you.
Sorry, we can't let anyone through without doing a security check first.
Go for it. I'm all yours.
Oh, don't be. This is just a formality.
Bet you say that to all the girls. Whoa!
And you're good to go. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Good evening, sir. Please come in. I hope you enjoy your.
Please come in. What, into this room? Don't mind if I do. So we've got the route nailed. We just either need some good luck, and he's the one who gets electrocuted, or we need to do the electrocution bit better. I'm not sure which one is the answer yet.
Oh, I can't believe this.
I know, it keeps happening.
No, that didn't just... Motherfuck.
Language. Non-target killed. Right, so yeah, we have to wait by the switch for a bit.
Good afternoon, 47. Your target has been spotted on the ground floor and should be easy enough to recognize. We have not yet discovered the location of the Ivory White, however. Good hunting, 47.
Thank you.
Sanguine fall fashion. Cut!
She's a real big fan of HM1, isn't she? Just keeps yelling it randomly.
Good evening, sir. Welcome to Sanguine.
Idea, Pokemon ROM hack. It's completely normal, except every time you use HM1 cut, instead of that sound effect, it plays her going, cut! Everything else is completely normal. Just swap out that one sound file.
She's nice.
Well, I don't know. They're so thin looking.
What's going on?
I don't think getting the screwdriver first would be the answer if he's on that particular route where he basically starts in that puddle.
Please, please, let's just leave right now.
I don't think that would help. No, 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 no. I think it'd actually be slightly quicker. Not that this is like a speed run, but slightly more sort of efficient if I hit the off switch as I walk past to get the screwdriver. So that when I've got the screwdriver, I don't have to walk past the puddle to turn it off. I just have to walk up to the socket. You know, one thing that's more suspicious than a random dude walking around a party with a screwdriver is a random dude walking around a party holding a screwdriver like this. Heck.
Tell you where we're going?
Pavilion here.
Northwest Gardens. Said it was away
Vote
from
is
clients.
delayed. Well, how much does he want for the painting? I have plenty of other clients who are interested. No, that's not good enough. He wants the painting.
Wonder what that was.
I wonder. Excuse me.
Oh, come on, give me a break.
Woo!
Vote is delayed. Well, how much does he want for the painting?
not really sure I've seen you before.
Don't worry about it.
Whoa there. Damn it.
Wait. God damn it. It sounds like he's making his call. But he's just walked off. Right, fine. I thought I could lure him out of the puddle. And then let him walk back into it, but it turns out he doesn't go back to his phone call. He just walks off.
The target has been spotted on the ground floor and should be easy enough to recognize. We have not yet discovered the location of the Ivory White, however. Good hunting, 47.
Thank you. Here we go.
Yeah, thanks a lot, man. Real considerate. Mind staying out of my shot?
Your shot. You're the star here, right? Not the actual person on camera. Star of the show. But don't get me wrong, cameramen, well, camera operators are
Enjoy your evening.
a crucial part of every broadcast, every TV broadcast, every movie, every TV show, etc. However, I wouldn't describe it as their... I mean, it is their shot in the sense that that shot is their perspective and the angle that they are shooting. So, yeah, okay, you know what? I'm nitpicking. I'm nitpicking because I hear that text a lot and I'm getting bored of restarting. So I'm getting snarky with them. I'm getting snarky with people whose fault it is not.
It was a mistake to come here and rub Novikov's nose in it, Valerie. Please. Please, let's just leave right now, please. No.
So we're going to do the switch first. As that does in fact make sense. Is he? Oh, he's over here. This might be perfect. Because he walks through the puddle on his way back. Oh, this is amazing. I love this. And I assume I've got the timing for it. I think I'm going to get him here, guys. I expect him to die very soon. I'm going to go get the egg. And try not to screw that up anymore again. In fact, he's going to die like before I even get frisked. If he doesn't, then he's not walked through the... Oh, he doesn't walk through the puddle, does he? Oh, I've goofed. I've goofed. Does he walk close enough? He walks into, like, slight wetness. Just doesn't walk into the main puddle.
Green light. Go ahead, sir.
Green light. Please die, Howard. Please die. If he doesn't, I'm going to commit to going getting the egg, and if someone else dies, we'll restart again. I think we've already...
Have a good one, sir.
I think he's missed the puddle by now.
Just got word that Batroc really...
Well, just in case he walks back into it with his random procedural routing thing, I'll wait, but I think this is a reset.
How you doing?
I'm a bit annoyed, if I'm honest, mate. Thanks for asking, though.
Sorry, sir. It's just protocol.
Yeah, no, I'm fully aware. I'm already standing with my arms out. Like, I'm already T-posing, I know.
Thank you. Please proceed.
So yeah, it is definitely a case of waiting by the switch for the model and photographer, and then when they go away, turn the switch on and hope for the best. Because this just doing it and hoping for the best isn't working. If only I was able to bring a coin in. I could have left the coin in the puddle, and he'd be dead by now. 100% he'd be dead. I don't actually know if they notice the sink without me opening the door. I've not tested it. I just open the door every time.
What in the... Ah, my luck.
What in are my luck? That was definitely a sentence.
Oh, shit. Can you put me...
He's not good at complete sentences, and that's coming from me. I interrupt myself all the time. Worried about body found, not the non-target kill. Okay. Oh, it was the photographer as well. I always thought it was the model that went in there first. I thought the model led the way on their route. Shows what I know. So this time, we are going to wait. We're going to be a little bit more patient on this game about patience.
On the ground floor and should be easy enough to recognize. We have not yet discovered the location of the...
And once those guys have taken their shots and walked away, I'll then turn on the switch. You're welcome. I'll then turn on the switch and go get the egg and hope that he steps in the puddle before they do an entire lap of their route. To be honest, though, I should be able to get the egg and get back down to the switch before that happens. So if it's not the case that he steps in the puddle, I can be back down at the ground floor and maybe bait him into the puddle.
Look, there he is. That's Novikov, the owner of Sanguine, right there.
Like, I'm pretty sure getting upstairs, taking out 2 guards, and getting the ivory white should be quicker than that model and photographer's entire route around this map, because they go to several places for the photo shoot.
It was a mistake to come here and rub Novikov's nose in it, Valerie. Please. Please, let's just leave right now, please.
No.
I forgot, you know, I just blanked out for a second then and forgot what I was doing or where I was going. Fortunately, my autopilot took me the right way. But yeah, I just totally forgot what I was even meant to be doing at that point. Like, I didn't forget as in I was like thinking to myself, what am I even doing? I just completely blanked. Oh, I might be able to get him here. With a thrown screwdriver. I might be able to get him. Yeah, I'm going to turn it on. I'm not going to risk walking through even the corner of that puddle. I'm going to wait here. This isn't like the super efficient just walk away and let him die kill I really wanted it to be. Wait, he's making his phone call there? That's weird. He never makes a phone call there. Yeah, it's not like the... Still doing Paris challenges. No, I'm doing the Elusive Target. It's the Year 5 Elusive Target, and it's... I'm doing it no loadout, silent assassin suit only. For like an extra little bit of a challenge. Oh. Oh, that time he walked through it. I could have just left. God damn it. The previous time I set that up, he didn't walk through it. But he did make the phone call in a different area, so I guess. But that'd be like impossible to predict. So, whatever. It's fine. So we could have been more efficient. We could have been basically up to the top floor by now.
Security set up just by the... Do you have an invitation, sir?
But oh well. We'll go get that egg.
All right, good job, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Glad someone appreciates my work.
Good evening, sir. Please come in.
Have I done all them challenges yet? On World of Assassination, I'm not sure.
Green light. Go ahead, sir.
I've done all the parish challenges, certainly on Hitman 1. I can't remember if I redid them all on here. We'll have a look after we're done. We'll have a look at my challenge progress.
Sir? Should just take a minute, no need to worry. We're the good guys, right?
Sure.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Anyone who has to tell people they're the good guys, probably not the good guys. Especially if they follow it up with, right? We're the good guys, right? Hi. He took his hand in before I could high-five him. How rude.
You gotta be kidding.
Okay, still got the guard. Excellent. My friend doesn't play freelancer, just featured contracts. Fair enough. That's the beauty of this game, in my opinion, is the number of ways you can play it. Like, some people have probably never even tried to suit only Silent Assassin a level. Because that's just not how they play this game. And that's, like, fine. Some people have probably only ever played Freelancer. They probably got it once Freelancer was out, and they've never played the actual base story. All of these sort of ways of playing the game are fine. I just realised I should have picked up my screwdriver. I don't have anything to throw.
Clients in there. Are you saying they're bidding on used goods?
Okay, we do get the other guard with the sink, though. That's fine. Just featured contracts is an interesting one. I've never heard of that.
Victor is a loose cannon.
Love featured contracts. Works out great when you have to 100% on all maps for tools and stuff. Yeah.
Maybe he needs to be put down.
You're kind of mixing metaphors,
shit.
Language.
Dahlia, Camille is in.
Horrific deplorable violence is okay, as long as nobody says any naughty words. Right, we'll leave the guns.
Wakefield's old girlfriend. Clever.
I didn't pick up the...
Wakefield into the path.
Wakefield only drinks suckers.
I have to go into the basement for the crowbar, don't I?
Made sure that all the bars are out, except the one that Camille happens to be standing at.
I sincerely
Heck!
never
Forgot all about that. I genuinely forgot all about that. I haven't played all of the feature contracts or anywhere near. I will say some I don't like. Because some of them are clearly just like you basically have to use sort of dodgy speedrunning strats to make them doable. And I don't like when you have to use that sort of thing. Because I'm not really a fan of those sort of mechanic breaks. They're fun as just like a thing to watch, don't get me wrong, or like a thing to know happens. But once it becomes like a mandatory part of your gameplay just to get something done, I'm not a big fan. Like, I understand it from the context of speedrunning. The whole point of speedrunning is to beat the game as fast as is possible.
Your target has been spotted on the ground
So
floor,
if that
and should
means
be
you
easy
have to
enough
break the game
recognize.
to speed it up,
We have not
yeah,
yet
the
discovered
goal
the
is
location
as
of the
fast as
IV
possible.
White, however.
End of.
Good
No
hunting,
other
47.
conditionals.
Hosting the sanguine fall fashion.
But
Cut!
when... yeah, no worries. When you're not playing for speed, you're just playing for fun. I don't want to have to, you know, fire some silenced pistol shots into specific bits of walls to cause exactly the right type of panic. You know, like, it's just not... That's not how I want to play the game. And some feature contracts I've played have very much had that sort of thing built into them, I realised, because they're not kind of possible through just, like, regular gameplay. Certainly not Silent Assassin, put it that way. So while I do like the concept of feature contracts, and I really love contracts mode. Like, it was one of my favorite things about Absolution, was they introduced that. Me and my friends made so many contracts on that game. Yeah, now we've got the crowbar. We're actually ready to do the mission. I forgot I needed a crowbar. Because no loadout. I can't bring a lockpick. So do I keep trying to set up the walk-away kill then? Because it's much cooler if he dies when I'm at the other end of the map. Because he did just walk through that puddle all by himself. Like, me throwing the screwdriver in the last attempt didn't change his route at all. Look, Daniel!
I don't know. There's something looking.
You've never played Freelancer. Freelancer's really fun, but such a difficulty spike from the main game. It's a bit frustrating. It's a bit frustrating. Not a fan of time limits or speedrunning. Yeah, the time limit ones I'm not a fan of either. Like, let me cook. Let me spend some time with the level and figure it out and what have you. I find that much more fun. As you know from having watched me do this enough times now, I take great joy in just patiently working my way around the map and working out what I've got to do. Do intend to speedrun on a contractor friends play just to beat his score. Fair. Yeah, going back to you saying you've never played Freelancer. Freelancer's a really fun game mode, but just be prepared to suddenly be like, why am I bad at this game? I thought I was good at this game. Because that's the experience I had. It's so vastly different. I think we can still do this. I'd throw the screwdriver, but I don't think it'd be him that I would attract from that distance.
What's the stat on the second floor? Security set up just by the main. Do you have an invitation, sir?
I do. Do you have an invitation, sir? No. He put his hand up like to say no.
Ahead,
Guess
sir.
you're not coming in then. Know how Freelancer works, seeing you and others play it.
Good evening, sir. Please come in.
But for me to play it, I'm not sure yet. I'm happy doing the
Just need
100%.
to see
That's
your invite.
fair. Like, that's what I was saying, is the way you want to play this
Good to go,
game
sir. Thank you for your patience.
is the right way to play the game. Like, you know, it's so flexible. And that's why there's like a big speedrunning community. There's the kill everyone sort of community that was really popularized by Big Mooney.
It's just standard procedure. We're all friends here.
There's like the mad challenge it runs. What's that guy called? That does all the
right, good job, sir.
non-target. What's that guy called? That YouTuber. He does like mad challenges. Like he's done the game without being like even slightly seen by it, like walking into anyone's line of sight and just mad challenges like that.
We have not yet
No, Mr. Freeze is just a tutorial guy.
Good hunting, 47.
He's almost quite the normie player in a lot of ways, because what his niche is, and I don't mean that as an insult, but the way, I'm not saying this is how he plays all the time, but the content he puts out is quite normie, because what he does is essentially think of what will people want to know how to do on Hitman. What will the average Hitman player want to know how to do? I'll make a tutorial for that. And he's really good at it, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm in no way trying to insult the guy, but he plays the game the closest to the, I guess, intended experience of anyone I'm aware of that makes content. Or more, he makes tutorials on how to play the game the way IO seemingly intended. Which, by the way, I think IO intended for there to be all this flexibility with how you play the game. Obviously, that's why there's so many different challenges based around different playstyles to sort of introduce you to the idea that you can play this loads of different ways. But yeah, I really do think that's one of the primary strengths, if not the primary strength of this entire game, is the flexibility. The replayability is almost endless, because every time you do everything on the game, you can just do it again, but differently. Like, you're working towards your 100% challenge acquisition at the moment, and that's great. There would be nothing stopping you from redoing that, like making a new account and redoing that, with like an extra condition in place, for example. You know, like I'm not saying you should do that. You should do what you want to do on the game, but there is certainly nothing stopping you from doing that, and it would still be a fun experience, because if you put the right sort of stipulation in place, you would create a whole new game for yourself. You wouldn't have got your platinum for Hitman 3 without his guides. I think there's a lot of people that would say the same. I think I've loaded up 2 or 3 Mr. Freeze videos in my entire life. But, like, I know that's probably quite a common experience to have used his guides to get help on certain things. For me, Hitman's a puzzle game. I prefer, even if I don't find the optimal solution, I prefer to find my own solution. Because to me, it's a puzzle game. The actual acting out the gameplay, I don't think is that difficult. Mechanically, I don't think it's that difficult of a game. Like, if you get into a shootout, it's a very difficult game. It's a very difficult shooter. But it's not designed to be a shooter. Right, so back to what we're doing in the game briefly. We are going to wait for this. Yeah, here he is. This is the cameraman, right? So he does walk ahead of the model. So we're going to wait for them. They're going to do a little photo shoot here, I think. Then they're going to walk down the stairs and do a photo shoot behind me. Basically, they're going to walk through that puddle. Then I think they walk back through the puddle. Actually, no, I don't think they do. Do I risk it? My point is, once I'm convinced they've gone away, then I'm going to turn on the power outlet, so that hopefully the next person to walk through it will be Howard.
Okay, enough of that.
Yeah. So this is what keeps screwing me over with the non-target kill. Yep, he just about steps in it. I'm gonna wait, because I don't. Wait, hang on, actually. Oh, he's going that way. I'm not entirely sure where they go next. Killing all main bosses with the broadsword. Love that. See what I mean? Yeah, like... Yeah, you can just do that. You can just pick an item, preferably quite a difficult one, such as the broadsword, which you can't hide. Oh, they do walk back this way. Okay, yeah, it's for the best that I didn't turn it on yet then. Hi. Don't mind me. That was an interesting route I just took. Little spinneroonie. But yeah, like you just said there, using the broadsword, it's great fun, because like you can't conceal it. Are you going to do it, like, suit only? Are you going to try and silent assassin it? Like, or are you just going to try and kill all the targets with the broadsword by hook or by crook? Because, again, even though you've just said with the broadsword, there's, like, 4 different ways of doing it. At least. Because you could... Well, 5. I can think of 5 immediately. There's the by hook or by crook, anything goes kind of route. Where you've just got to do it with the broadsword, end of. Then you could do it silent assassin. You could do it suit only. You can do it suit only silent assassin, which is a whole new level of challenge. And you could also do it kind of run and gun style, where you just spawn in with your broadsword, you get it out, and you run through anyone that's in your way, slashing, and try and get to your targets.
Are you carrying anything that could be seen as a potential danger? No? You're good to go, sir. Thank you for your patience.
Andy Suits really has long had the sword hits his mark. Has the sword hits his mark? I don't understand that last message. Can you... Is there a typo in it? If there's not, can you, like, reword it? I can't process that message for some reason. My brain's not having any of it. We got the crowbar, right?
What the hell is that?
Yeah, we did.
Don't you dare mess up this goddamn day more than it already is.
Soz, but I'm gonna.
Don't you dare mess up this fucking day more than it already is.
Wow. You being angrier and swearier about it isn't going to stop me messing up your days, good sir. Just so you know.
No, I have a fan.
You have a fan? Oh, well, you'll be nice and cool then. Years ago, I killed everyone in Sapienza and put them down that well. You know, I have had that idea. I've had that exact idea. That's one of my many silly things to do on Hitman ideas that are, you know, on my one day I'll do this list.
Don't you dare mess up this goddamn day more than it already
God,
is.
you sound just like that last guy.
What Victor did?
God damn it.
Has a lot of skeletons in his mahogany hall. A young, ambitious FSB
I recorded it and I never made it into a video, and maybe one day I should. But I once killed everyone on Paris with the light rig drop. I knocked out every real NPC, dragged them all onto the stage, and then dropped the light rig on everyone.
Everything we have ever collected. No questions asked. And did Victor bother to tell me about it? No, he did not.
Because why not?
Are you saying they're bidding on used goods?
Victor is certain this mystery man was looking for something very specific. He won't be bribing people left and right. Still, it's the principle.
Dahlia. Victor is a loose cannon. And I hate to say it, but maybe he needs to be put down.
You're kind of mixing metaphors, but the thought has crossed my mind.
Dahlia.
We love a good Malafor.
So
Don't criticize your friend for Malafars. Malafars are the best. My personal favorite will probably always be we'll burn that bridge when we come to it.
Clever. And how will you guide Wakefield?
I absolutely love that Malafar.
Wakefield only drinks a particular brand of smoked whiskey. I made sure that all the bars are out except for the one.
Kind of wish the timing worked out where these guys had their conversation when I came up here.
So.
Also, Howard's still not dead. I'm a little worried about that.
Church of Ascendance, isn't he? Is that who we're targeting? Those crypto-spiritualists?
I hope he walks through that puddle before the model and photographer do an entire route. Otherwise, I'm going to have to literally camp the switch and get him manually, which is just annoying. I'd love to be able to kill him and I'm up here on the 3rd floor and he's dead on the ground floor outside. Oh, that's great.
Emil will be right there with him.
Good plan. I'll keep you updated.
Okay, here they go.
Say what?
What?
God damn it!
Oh, okay.
Hey, who just left this here like this?
Oh, so they're bothered by the puddle, not just by the...
Excellent, 47. Now locate and eliminate the target.
Well, it's no bother to me. With that broadsword, if I... Yeah, I got the target as well! Hell yeah!
Well done, 47.
Thank you.
The
Oh,
money
that is so
can buy a free
beautiful.
account.
And I'm already out as well. I don't have to trespass or pass any frisks or anything. I'm done. I'm out. That's so nice. With that broadsword, if I did do suit only, I'd love to do it in the Santa suit. Yeah, do it. Do the stream near Christmas. You got some content there. Like, that's a great idea.
What the?
If you plan on making it into a video as well, stick it on YouTube, you could stream it on, like, say, the 20th, and then edit it and schedule the upload for, like, Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. Slap a good title and a thumbnail on that. You're on to a winner there. Gotta say. It's a great idea. I love that I got that while I was upstairs and got down just in time to see him get bagged and tagged. Off he goes. And I just walked past. Like, huh, what's going on over there? And these guys are just coming back. So that was... It wasn't close. But it was closer than I'd like it to have been. But there we go. This one took longer than I thought it would. Especially once I realised what his route was. Once I remembered his route and that he walks through that puddle. I was like, okay, this feels like it's fairly simple. It was not fairly simple. But we nailed it. No loadout. Silent assassin. Suit only. Boom shakalaka. Now to see how long that actually took, because it probably took a while. "13 minutes. I mean, that's not too bad, actually.